Guys, I'm hiding in the shower. I keep thinking someone's gonna walk in on me and hear me talking to myself. So, hi. How's it going? What was I gonna talk about? I totally just forgot. This is distracting. Go. Stop it. Anyways, today's guys, look, I put a thing. It's a what is it? I don't. It's almost like been there. A zip patch. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so please. Okay, so yeah, no matter how much I feel like they can hear me, no matter how much I want to distance myself from dumbass bitch ass hoe Ed, by not making my channel completely revolving around that, I can't, like, I really want to move away from it, but you know, I can't just completely pretend that it's not happening. It's not fair to me, you know, masking shit, and it's not fair to you guys, especially because I can't ignore the fact that most of you are on here because we have a common demon. I've never been a person who hides the bad, you know, like no, I'm just kidding. I'm very open, and I find it very relaxing to admit my mental troubles and all of life's straight up BS. Like, I like to talk about that, and it always helps me. I don't like to pretend my life is amazing. Like, I find as a society we all kind of try to compete in, especially Instagram. What the? I can't say the F word, guys, so I have to pretend to say it. So yeah, I don't like to pretend my life's amazing. Yes, there are happy moments, and we should not be, you know, not feel bad for sharing it, but everybody pretends on social media a lot. Their life is so amazing and so much better than yours. And I like to admit, you know, my struggles and my problems. So that's why I'm gonna make, what the hell was that? Okay, I'm gonna go see what's going on. I'll be right back. Okay, no one died, but mijo, my baba, look at my baby, bonito estás, mira que bonito. It's just Aries, gato. He's so cute. Isn't he so cute? Qué bonito estás, mírate. Okay, yeah. He follows me everywhere because I feed him, so it makes sense. So what was I saying? I wanted to do like a health update, so that's what I'm doing today. I'll go back to doing other stuff. I'm trying to get these down. I'm so distracted that I keep going up. So yeah, if you've seen my other videos, you've noticed that I talked about the no purging chart. Like, you know, the chart where I would check mark. I talked about it for 3 videos or more, and I stopped mentioning it because I felt like I was being really annoying. But I continued doing it. I didn't stop, and so here, I can show you the chart. I'll be right back. Just wait. Show them! Show them! Come on. Can you see it? Yes. Okay, see? I even added like a whole section because I I kept, even when I finished the chart, I still saw bad food, and I said, ooh, maybe I can, you know, purge on it, binge purge on it. But then I was like, you need more squares because you keep thinking about it. So I added more, and Adios isn't allowed in my office anymore. So yeah, I added more charts, and then eventually I noticed that even, you know, around this, around like here, I noticed that I didn't really like I wasn't thinking about it anymore. Guys, this is a pimple patch, okay? No, es un moco patch. I got a pimple right here. So, yeah. So I don't know what day exactly, but some asshole brought, my brother, he brought fried chicken to the house, and that is one of my rules, like my food rules. No fried chicken, no gravy. Do not dip your fried chicken in gravy, you know. And I like to honor my rules so I don't fall into purging and binging. But I looked at the chicken and I was like, I'm gonna eat some and I'm not gonna purge. Like, I'm just gonna have one, you know? The fact that my mind went automatically to you're not gonna purge, I knew that I was ready to stop the charts. Like, I knew I didn't need it anymore. It wasn't should I purge it? No, it was like, you're not gonna do it. Like, that's it. You're just not even gonna think about it, okay? And so now I noticed I felt more guilty thinking of purging something versus not purging something, if that makes sense. My brother's having a party, so hopefully you guys can't hear, like, they get the, you know, the background noise or whatever. Okay, so the bad news is I'm still restricting, and I do follow some rules still, but it takes time, you know, one step at a time. Another thing I have recently noticed, and some of you might be able to understand and believe, when something bad happens in my life and it makes me very sad or angry, Ed comes around, you know, like he shows up in your lowest moment because you're the weakest and tries to convince to bottle it all up by binging and purging. But I don't listen to that anymore. I just know that it's just not the route I want to go to anymore, and I know, like, it will always be something that, you know, I could end up going towards, you know, like Ed shows up in your lowest moment and he tries to convince you that you'll feel better if you purge, but that doesn't work. And he knows that now, so he sends over Sue over, and then Sue tries to, you know, that works a little more now, like telling me, like, you know, this is why you should have died. You should have gotten rid of yourself years ago when something goes wrong in my life. And before Ed, I would talk to people at my old job, and some of them would say that I needed help and I needed to find, like, you know, somebody to talk to or professional help, and I thought they were just messing with me, like roasting me or something. But some of the more serious and genuine coworkers I had would be like, no, they'd be serious about it, and they'd be like, oh, you just look really miserable. And one of them suspected I might have some sort of, you know, mental problem that doesn't allow me to be happy. Whether it be like, I don't even know, you know, like they would just throw in random things that I thought I might have because they could sense I wasn't happy. And I was healthy at this time. I was healthy food-wise. I did not have an full-blown ed at all. I was physically healthy too. I worked out. And, you know, the only problem is like mentally I was pretty sad most of the time. Like that was my normal setting mode, sad. And I think that, you know, me being, you know, my normal setting mode being sad has a lot to do with how I grew up, the way I was raised, and how it still kind of affects me in some way. When I think back on stuff, I just feel like it's my empathy that's kind of seems like the fact that I don't know, it's a weird thing to talk about. It seems random, but I think that's where the sadness comes in, where it's like I think it's, I need to try to emotionally detach myself from things, because I just feel like the world is not made for a strong sense of feeling, you know? It just makes you weak in so many ways. And I'm not only weak with words, I'm also weak with what people go through. Like, just even random people, it hurts me and for them, and I don't know, like I just need to strengthen up, you know, and stop feeling so much. I need to have a hard shell. That's what the old me had the struggle with. Weighing on her shoulders was this deep sadness, because I felt for everybody and myself. And it's very heavy to carry the anger and sadness of what's happened to everybody around me when I can barely handle the sadness and anger I had. If that makes sense. I couldn't even carry my own. So that's when I realized I've known Sue longer than I ever known Ed. And maybe Sue introduced me to Ed. So that's something I should probably figure out with a psychologist when, you know, somewhere down the line. So for right now, I think I might start like writing again. I used to, when I was a kid, I loved to write. I had a lot of diaries, and I think that's what carried me and made me, you know, that's what kept me sane, and that's what kept me put together. Writing all the time. I think I would write every day, even more than 3 pages, and I think that's really what made a biggest difference. And maybe I could start writing again. And I stopped because everybody kept reading my shit. And even I had a friend who would steal my diary. That was really awkward. So I should start again. This time I will hide it really good. And maybe I could even show her or him, those psychologists I'm planning to get. Like I could show them my writings or whatever. I could show them, and maybe they could see when I find the right one. I could show them what you know, maybe they could think of what's wrong if I write out how everything is and figure out what's wrong with me or whatever. I don't know. And I'm sorry this video, if it got you down. I just wanted to be completely honest, you know, with that, you know, I'm still struggling, and I think it will be, I mean, it's pretty much, it never goes away completely. Especially when you always kind of pause when there's food around. It's always going to be lingering. Maybe not activated, but lingering. I just want to know what's wrong with me, and I think everybody has the bad, the good, and the okay. And I just want to work with the bad because I need to keep working on so I never fall apart like this again. Maybe finding, I will still keep doing updates over time, and if something important happens that I want to mention, I will also talk about that. Yeah, and you know, in a lot of ways, you guys are my therapy, you know. The fact that you guys have listened to me and been through my struggles is crazy. I am mind blown how much strangers all around the world have offered such great understanding to a random girl struggling online. Like, I'm just so surprised that complete strangers have, you know, have cared enough to say, like, you're gonna be okay, stay strong, and even offer advice. And you guys have supported me than my own family and friends that, you know, since something was up, and that's amazing to me. It's like you guys, humanity has been restored in my eyes because of a lot of you being so, you know, non-judgmental and kind. Like, honestly, I can't believe it. I am so grateful for that, and I will never forget it. There are a few people that don't understand it, but that's very rare, and I think it says, you know, people that say bad things, that says more about them than me. But I like to focus on the good people and the people that keep coming back, checking in on me and asking me if I'm okay. And obviously, as long as you guys, you know, as long as I am understood, I'm okay. That's what I needed as a kid, you know, to be heard, to be understood, and I'm finally getting it. On a different note, I think a lot of people at my old job suspect my problem. My manager asked me, like, there's this lady, I think you guys saw it on my Instagram. I put a story of, like, somebody was, you know, some lady keeps giving me food, and I normally deny it because I just feel weird. Like, I'm very nauseous in the mornings. I'm not even joking, I'm very nauseous, especially when I smell their food. And it's basically because I've always been a night owl, so I get an appetite at night. So in the morning, even now that I've been getting up in the morning, it's really hard for me to develop an appetite then. And it grosses me out when I smell it. I just want to go, like, hide. But she has been trying to feed me, and I feel bad saying no. So I accepted the grapes, and now she wouldn't stop bringing them in towards me. And then I put them, I appreciate it, but it's like I feel bad, you know? So I took some, and I had them in my coffee cup, because I already finished my coffee, so I put them in there. And while I was walking, I showed my manager, like, look, I'm rich. And she laughs and started telling me, like, are you okay? Are you scared of gaining weight? And it was very scary, because it's like, I didn't think it was that obvious. I don't know. And it's like, when people don't talk about something because they don't really know you like that, I don't know. And it's different because I do post it on the internet, but that's mainly because you guys have one, so you guys understand. And with her, it's like, I don't really know her that well, but she started telling me all this stuff, how, like, I need to eat more so I can gain more weight and be able to have children. And it's like, I do like children, I want to plan on having children, but women, especially lately, older women have been kind of asking me, like, when am I gonna have kids? And it's like, I can't think about that right now. It's weird. It's like, kind of like, it's very personal to, you know, ask somebody about that. But maybe that's just my opinion, you know? Oh, it's really hot. It's getting hot in here. I had the heater on for a while, so that's why. But I also wanted to say something weird that happened. There was a message, a comment that was kind of funny. This person commented, and sorry if I'm putting you out there, but I mean, it's a comment. He, she, whoever it was, said, have you ever driven while barefoot? Like, what? That's so random. Have you ever driven, quick question, have you ever driven barefoot? Why? I think I have though, but I don't remember. I think I might have driven once barefoot, but then my mom was like, what are you doing? That's illegal. And I stopped. I just wanted to go to the park, but that was it. Here, I'm bored. I'll see you guys next time.